Ready?
Yeah.
Cool. That's you.
Okay. Okay, wait. My FMP project ideas. The topic we're given is color. I had lots of the topic we're given for the final major project is based on color. I had lots of ideas and therefore I made 4 total ideas with my project. Idea 1. Our first idea was a documentary on South Africa, but my issues I had is that I would get very emotional when talking about it because it's about the racial issues and the future as well as the history that we had. And I get way too emotional talking about it, and it's something that's really close to me, so I couldn't really talk about it without being biased.
Okay. Oh gosh.
The second idea that I had was a short story on a group of teenagers that became that did a adventure short film on a group of teenagers that discover color for the first time. So they discover it by finding a gemstone, and in that gemstone becomes color. The way that it works is, in the very beginning, it is it's black and white, and then as soon as they find the gemstone, everything becomes colorful at the end.
Okay.
The reason I didn't want to go ahead with this is because of budget ideas, and I feel like the location I could find and stuff like that wouldn't really work out that well, and it's a bit too ambitious for what I want to do as well. My third idea was a music video of a song I made called Sunshine. It was a very warm and sunny video, therefore the colors I could use is very orangey and yellow, and thus I could use it linking with my color. But the issues I had is that the song is very difficult to talk about a story with, with the lyrics, and as well as using lots of warm colors, it would be a bit generic to use as a normal video. Therefore, I could make something better, and that's with my fourth idea. My fourth idea is an idea that I had the most passion about, and that is about this guy that goes through a slump, and the very beginning is all black and white, and then while he's going through a slump and he's reading about a book called Atomic Habits, he suddenly changes his personality and gets more confident. As well as while he's getting more confident, the colors and certain things he does changes in the video. So if he makes up his bed, the bed changes color, and eventually while he's talking about it and everything, the color completely changes into all colorful and not just black and white, and the character is completely different to the very beginning. This will be done by masking certain shots and manipulating the objects in the video as well. The strengths and weaknesses of this main idea is that the topic is super relatable to anyone because they're going through highs and lows as a human being. It's normal to be in a slump because we're not robots and therefore we can't perform at our very best all the time, as well as motivate. The project provides motivation, as well as there is a value in a project such as this one compared to the other ones, which are a bit more generic and a bit more generic and less common, or more common. Another strength is that this puts me out my comfort zone when making something like this, and it's something I'm passionate about. A weakness in my project is that it may not be the most ambitious I've done, and this means the quality will have to be really good, as well as I won't have a budget for my short film, but I don't think that'll be necessary because the shots I can use and the areas I can use are pretty easy to find and use commonly, such as my house. Opportunities and threats is that the opportunity is I have a chance to make a good video that could possibly inspire the viewer, as well as make the world quote unquote a better place at the same time. Another opportunity is that I can improve with my editing, as well as make the project improve with my directing and script writing as well in the process. the threats that I've come across is that I'll have to learn how to color grade individual objects, and that's something I have to learn how to do. But I do think I have an idea of it, and I think I can do it in the end. And that is it. That's what I got so far.
Cool, well done. I like the idea. I think it's really good. I think your kind of your filming, not style, but you're quite capable of being able to film that. I think I really enjoyed your lookbook that you did right at the beginning of the year. Kind of some of the shots that you got in there was really nice. So I think you'll definitely be able to film this. I like the idea of kind of different things coming into colour as it kind of
progresses.
Yeah. And you've identified how you would need to do that using masks and stuff. So yes, definitely. I would for your research, I would do a little bit of kind of test shots to see how you would do that and document your progress. So kind of, I've done one and it turned out really bad, or it turned out really well, and then do another one to see if you can kind of improve on that. One tip I'll give you is make sure you use a tripod and try not move the shot if you want to
keep it consistent.
Of the item that you want to change the colour for. Because otherwise, you'll have not an issue, but you'll then have to track that mask. So if you can do it. So you can, if you wanted to do a walking shot and you wanted one thing to be in colour, it's quite possible. But you would then do more work to do basically.
Okay.
I would say maybe if you would, I would try and achieve it, but maybe once or twice.
Okay. So don't like overdo that type of thing.
Yeah.
If it's different.
No, just in terms of time. I mean, the moving shots will be quite time consuming to track and then mask and then just to kind of isolate that colour. But give it a go, because I think it would look better. It would look really good if you had a moving shot with just one item. Another way you can do it is using the, I don't know what they're called, but the colour, we did play a bit before. So if you wanted just the colour red to kind of come through it,
then
if you can quite easily achieve that if you don't have anything else that's red in the scene.
Yeah.
So if you had like a red bed sheet or something, you could quite easily make that just by choosing.
Like I did in my lookbook as well.
Yeah,
something similar.
You did it with the
light. Yeah.
So
the yellow.
You can do that. But if you wanted everything else to be black and white, and there was just kind of one thing that was multiple colours, say like you got multiple colours on your program and stuff, then you would have to mask yourself out and stuff.
Okay.
It's easy to do, but it's quite time consuming if you're doing a moving shot. That's what I'm saying. But I think you should definitely give it a go. But yeah, no, cool. Couple of things for research then. So look into narrative structure. If you're doing a short film with a storyline to it, just to kind of see, does it follow kind of a linear pattern, so beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
He's started off in a low slump, as you call it, and then he's kind of progressed.
And he will talk to the camera as well. So he's like conveying his emotions to the camera.
So you're going to break the fourth wall?
Kinda, yeah, basically. Deadpool it.
Use Deadpool as an example, if you want. Again, for inspiration and some research, just to see how they do it and how it works.
Yeah.
Literally
or more like Avatar, the first Avatar when he talks to the camera.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of be like that.
Alright, cool. Yeah. And you can kind of put like a filter over it, like a camcorder thing. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Cool. No, well done. Like that.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any questions for me?